As my eyes close, I start to see shapes move and colors similar to a kaleidoscope. That's weird. That's strange. This is new. I'm uncomfortable. So I went back to my mantra. I took the medicine and the medicine is working. What it do, yay? I'm Joseph like Jesus daddy, but my friends call me Joe. This is how I FAFO'd my way to discomfort. Since people been peopling, we've chased comfort. We figured out how to be so comfy that we can sleep while traveling from Atlanta to Utah. Comfort feels so good. That's why we like to stay in it. But has curiosity ever led you away from it? Uncomfortable isn't always painful. It's crazy because when you're uncomfortable, that's where clarity comes from. How did you get your last bit of clarity? For me, it came from doing an ayahuasca ceremony. On the day of my ceremony, I flew into Salt Lake City, and I'm from the metro Atlanta area. And if you don't know, it is black as hell. Utah only has a 2.2% black population across the entire state. I hope you can at least imagine the little bit of uncomfortability I was feeling. When I got there and I saw all the mountains, the browns, the greens against that blue sky, the contrast, it was so beautiful. It made me feel like I was silly for being nervous of going to Utah. I was supposed to be meeting a group there, nobody that I knew. I was going all by myself to go sleep around strangers. And she informs me that everybody else canceled and it'd just be me. I'm a little bit excited because over this 3-day retreat, it's just gonna be me. And day 2 was my birthday. Just like other ceremonies like a wedding or a graduation ceremony, there are things you have to do to prep for the ceremony. One thing you have to do to prep for the ceremony is set your intention. And my intention was clarity. When I met with my shaman, but she goes by Cosmic Doula. When I met with my doula, we had 3 more things to do before we started the ceremony. The first thing we did was Jape. Jape is like crushed herbs. It looks like cinnamon. They take a pipe, fill up the pipe, and blow it up each nostril. I was a little hesitant at first, so I can't even cap you down. But I've done key bumps of cocaine in dive bar bathrooms before. This can't be any worse than that. After you do the Jape, you then pull cards, spiritual cards, similar to tarot cards. Think of it as like they got the same mama, just different daddies. She also gave me the preface of the first night is usually a mild night. It's an introduction. It is the beginning of the relationship you're going to have with grandmother. It will be a purge. Now, there's 2 ways you can purge, from the top or from the bottom. Usually they happen at the end of the prayer when grandmother is gone. And lastly, when the medicine is strong, when it is intense, she gave me a mantra to say to myself to help keep me grounded. I took the medicine and the medicine is doing its work. After that, we said a prayer. I drank the tea and I waited for grandmother to arrive. Utah is 2 hours behind Atlanta, and it was already nighttime, probably about 9 o'clock there, 11 o'clock my time. I'm an early riser, so I had already been up since 6 o'clock, and now it's 11. When we go back in the house, I sit on the love seat, and I'm noticing myself nodding. My eyes are closing, my head is going, and I can't figure out if it's the tea or if it's me because I've been up for 16 hours at this point. It took me a bit of a moment to realize that that's me getting an update downloaded. It's this colors and shapes, the kaleidoscope is information. And What do you typically do when information's getting tossed at you? You try to process it, but with trying to process it while it was downloading, it became very overwhelming. So I went back to my mantra. If the medicine is strong, remember, I took the medicine and the medicine is working. And I intuitively knew to stop trying to process and just let the download happen. After I finished downloading and grandmother left, I got up, I went upstairs to my room, I looked at my phone for a second, and as soon as I crossed the threshold to get into the bathroom, that purge came right on up. And the audio of it was terrible. But it's not like growing up when you overserve yourself or you got a stomach bug or you ate something bad. It was more of a release. And even though it sounded like a hard night of tequila and vodka, it really felt like letting go. It felt like getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. When I was done, I felt lighter. I actually felt good. Of course, I cleaned up. I went into my room and I laid down. As I was reflecting before sleep, I fucked around and found out that discomfort isn't always painful. I got comfortable with it. And when I woke up the next morning, I was ready for day 2. What it do, yay? I'm Joseph like Jesus Daddy, but my friends call me Joe. You know I got the gas. But let me ask you, have you went on a hike?